I've watched it growing up, and I would love to actually win it, be in the finals, do everything. If you don't think I'm gonna win it, not only are you crazy, you must be stupid. I'm quite nervous about the N1. It's like my big first tournament. It's a big test on my career, like to show who I am and like what I can do in the ring, and like it's a big test just to me, not just for the wrestling world, but it's a big test for me to see where I'm at as a competitor and as a wrestler. Impressions on Noah wrestling. It's fantastic. I've watched it growing up. My dad used to have tapes, and we would watch it and watch, old matches like Kenta Kobashi, Misawa, all those guys. So it's a style that I love. It's a style that I try to recreate, but also wrestle in some of the new age stuff, It's definitely, like I said, it was going to be a big test against going against those guys. There's some of the legends. We got a couple former GHC heavyweight, champions in there, and we got some new competitors, new faces from like WWE. So it's a great mix of styles. I think I have two tied for the most that I'm looking forward to. That being the first one with Tavion Heights. I think it's a great look. I think it's a great matchup for me. I'm excited to see what someone from WWE can do, especially here, first time in Japan. And then also against Keno. Keno's a legend as him, being a GHC heavyweight champion. I've watched him many, many times, when I first got into business. Those are the ones I'm excited for. I'm gonna just go in there and do what I want, I'm gonna definitely have to look out for his wrestling background. It's something that I will have to adapt to. Being in the Olympics doesn't work well for me because he is such an athlete, and at the caliber that he has, it's very nerve-wracking, but I'm excited to see what I can do. Like a year when I was younger, the Olympic style wrestling, I've only done that for a year when I was little. I only really played football. I played football for 11 years, American football. That was my passion, that was my dream. Fortunately, I got hurt, doing it. My dad was a pro wrestler, and I grew up watching him. And then he was like, let's train. So he trained me, and then I fell in love. WWE's been around forever, so I love watching them. I love, seeing what they're doing. I love that they're actually going to be, sending people over here to compete. We had AJ Styles versus Marufuji. That's a great look for us. But yeah, I love the match. Like, those are two guys that I grew up and watching, studying many, many, many times. A guy like AJ, man, he's been around forever. He's been here before in Japan, and his career, man, has just been amazing. So it was very cool to see him go against a guy, a legend like Marufuji. Finally. Man, I've always just loved the Japanese, style of wrestling. I grew up watching it. That's how one thing that I fell in love with when I started to wrestle. So, being here is a huge, accomplishment for me, and I'm really excited to do it. Oh, that's a good question. If it's not Kaito in the finals with me, I would love to face off against Masa Kitsune. I've faced off against him many times in tag matches. We got to face each other. It'd be one hell of a match. N1 has always been a dream of mine. I've watched it, since growing up, and I would love to actually win it, be in the finals, do everything. It's great to be a part of it. I can't wait to compete in the N1. It's going to be a great test, and if you don't think I'm going to win it, not only are you crazy, you must be stupid.